So every attacking problems you have as a team.
Yeah.
Now, second question of this. I realized that in your first game, the approach was different from the second game. But all these two tactics still couldn't get a result from you. Now today is a final day, and you are coming up against a side that a lot of people tag as the best in the competition. How do you feel about this particular fix? I mean, coming up against Kotoku?
We approach it different, like you said. Our first game is different from our second game, and our third game definitely will be something different today. You see something different today.
Something different today?
Yes.
Now, the presence of Kotoku Royals. I mean, we've seen them, they've scored 3, they've scored 2 and all of that. And playing against Amo FC, when they defeated Amo FC by 2 goals to 1, and you not being able to win a game. What kind of tactics are you going to approach them with? I mean, it's going to be a difficult game if you have to admit.
Like I told you earlier, it's going to be a different game today. Although we've never won a game, but I promise you today is going to be a different game. When you talk about tactics depend how you play. And today, I promise you, we are going to score. Definitely, we are going to win.
So, you are playing against Kotoku Royals. Now, what are you telling your supporters, especially those out there who have supported you from the beginning of the house? What assurance are you giving them ahead of this?
They know we at Shalom FC, and we always fight for glory. As they support us during our league season, the same thing they should support us, they should believe us. I think at the end of the 90 minutes, the day will be ours.
The day will be ours?
Yes.
Okay, so then let me say congratulations and advances you have promised that you are going to win like this.
Surely.
Very tough game, you know that.
Football is always tough. There's no easy match. Every match is tough. I have belief in my boys that today we will win.
But have you been able to sign them up very well?
Yes.
Against Kotoku?
Yes.
You see your previous?
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Coach, welcome.
Thank you.
First two matches, first 2 days. And what are the possibilities you were able to look at with the first 2 matches?
Okay, with the first 2 matches, it wasn't easy because Kotoku is not a small team. So any team who is going to play against Kotoku really prepare himself very well. So we also have to prepare ourselves very well to meet the first 2 matches and see the other matches ahead of us.
When you are up against Shalom, who have not won a match yet, at least as a coach, you know very well that they're a very difficult team to beat. I mean, how are you going to vary your practice in coming up against them?
Yeah, our first Shalom 2 matches, the first one was draw and the second match they lost 1-0. They are not bad team although, but we also have a strategical plan on how to go about it to meet their aim and also make sure that we win the match hands down. And I believe in my boys that they are going to give us the win today at all cost.
So finally, what assurance are you giving your supporters? What are you going to tell them?
They should expect anything, but they should expect a win from the team. And the team is really prepared and everything is on point. So they should expect more goals in this third match. We really want to win a massive win and make sure that everybody gets to know that Kotoku Royals is not a small team, but it's the best of all.
Kotoku Royals is not a small team, but the best of all. Best of luck.
Thank you.
Yo. Sama is no. Chinwe ni bra from Kono. There be anya o no. The side, the so na me ho. Paso. On some bo. Bye bye. Okay. Dung no, pakotop. Darko top. Fagos, do none here. What do you have? Doom none here. Doom no. Doom no. Doom no none here. Doom no. Doom no. Doom no. Doom no. What doom no? I don't know how to do my car. I don't feel man. I don't know how to do my car still back. At the mic. At the mic. Input one.
Hello. 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 Yeah. Hello. Yeah, hello. Hello. Abba.
Saba.
My catcher. That's what I'm offering. Now, I can't go about it. Me, I mean, me already go. Shit. That's what I'm on. Mother, get back. 3% from wrap back. Get back. Why on who's there? That any man to bend and I'm a no way, Johnny Johnny. How happened to me? Oh, I get you. I'll get you. we see her.
You go to an alasso or a bore of in the world or 2 bro.
What's the best thing now? When you're referee and then since it's one of criminal now, or the fact what they are probably fine. If you were refugee away, you say perhaps when you might pay you or Bebo Fikuma.
If you were me now, there, said to the other division 1 form.
Oh, that's the way there. Port match with dear man.
With your tie up lines or tire for port matches. And I said so tire for
Central Ref in the first one, a new Oko. I will put you on the match. I saw one. Was it as a mic in long way?
Hello, hello, hello. Hello. Once upon a time, they were one of the furiously contested sides in the Ghana Premier League until they were knocked off their pedestal to a lower division, where eventually they were comprehensively walloped to a rather lower limit. This is a story of the Royals, a side that are coming up against Shalom FC for the text fixture of this year's Middle League playoffs. And it's Kotoku Royals up against Shalom FC. Shalom FC yet to record a single win in the competition. And as you can see from your turf, the officiating officials and the entire 22 players are ready for action this afternoon here. Now, so a quick run through to how both teams will be shaping up. And let's start with the home team, which is Shalom FC. And we have Francis Agenda, Aivo, Osman Nuruddin, Richmond Boatin, Hevodaze, Samuel Dembaba, Kofi Desmond Joju, Emmanuel Tenedo, Isaac Tutunana, Kwesi Annan, Pona, and of course Swine Ansa, who was part of the squad last season during the same playoffs. And on the substitute bench, you have Lennox Andrew Mohammed Inusa, DeGraff Owusu Ansa and Kansa, Richard Owusu, Henry Sam, Shadrach Amwako, Godfrey Abebu, Enoch Lawe, and Clinton Owusu. Also, there is no story without the mentioning of the side that represented the region 3 seasons ago in the Ghana Premier League, the Royals, a side that have recorded 2 wins so far with just a single match more to get the maximum points at stake in their first 3 matches of this fixture. Kevin Amui remains in post, David Mensah, Frank Kofi Geve, Sunday Asamoah, Fuseni Musa, Samuel Inusa, Francis Asamoah Mensah, Eden Kobina, Solomon Japan Safford, Nathaniel Kwao, and Elijah Katu. And we have Richard Dankwa Apau, Richmond Yabua, Ibrahim Musa, Achu Ninana, Jonathan Kofi Amwanana Kwesi Boache, Alas Zebulun Ajete, Joke Amate, and Yao Treme. And the officiating officials for today's fixture is Reverend Labi Set, and assisted on line 1 by Ahientroga Bernard, line 2 by Fearless George, and the 4th official for today is Jonas Temetete, and Ametime James as the match commissioner for this afternoon's fixture. Shalom FC are yet to record a win. Royals have already recorded 2, expecting their 3rd of the day, most especially now that we had Boamah FC return from winning ways after beating Arctic Wolves by 2 goals to 0 in this earlier fixture. So this is another fixture to potentially separate the ball from the men, a fixture that could pave way for either of them to see how they will be faring in this year's playoff. Shooting officials for today have already been in business for years and have ample experience when it comes to matches of this nature. But how well would both teams be shaping up in this all-important fixture that could define the destinations of either side? Still at the center line, seeking some divine interventions ahead of this important fixture. We'll just talk about the players and how ready they are. Shalom FC dressed in green and white as against blue and black from Kotoku Royals. Just a 3-back formation here for Shalom FC. Well, so it's a start, a very refreshing moment here for both teams, seeking to at least maintain how the competition has started for them so far. And it's the Royals up against Shalom FC.
I believe this is a match that we've all been waiting for, especially when you know that Shalom at least need a point to be able to hope of at least qualifying. Kotoku Royals has been one of the teams that has been in a superb form so far this season. Middle League is concerned. At least playing 2 games, winning 2 tells you how serious the team is. And at least a team coming from the Premier League all the way to Division 1 and then being relegated to Division 2, you expect a lot of seriousness in them. So I believe we are going to witness a very serious and then a very good game so far as this afternoon is concerned.
Just going to experience a very decent game this afternoon. Just as one of the most important fixtures in this year's playoffs. Free kick, very promising indeed here for Royals. The captain of the side says in a very good ball, a decent one, and a wonderful stop there. But with that notwithstanding, that was an excellent delivery there from the captain of the side. Early minutes, early shots, and so far so good for Royals.
And one aspect that Kotoku Royals have been consistent on, that is about their set pieces. In their first game, they scored from a set piece, that was a corner kick, and then their last game they scored twice from a spot kick. So it tells you when it comes to spot kicks, they are very good, and I hope that today, if Shalom really want to keep the clean sheet, they should be very careful as to conceding those corner kicks and free kicks, else they will be penalized.
Likely to get penalized if they are not able to put a resolve to the kind of concession that they've been through defensively, with the goalkeeper going down, and that was an acrobatic save from the goalkeeper, well positioned, and that was a very delightful spectacle from Francis Agenda Ayuo, who has been very consistent so far for Shalom FC. But I mean, regardless of the fact that they are yet to win the game, I mean, Agenda has been one of the most outstanding figures for the side, isn't it?
Yeah, looking at his ability and then his composure, it tells you he's a player who is ready to fight for his club. And especially with this game, looking at the conversation around the game, you expect each player on the field of play to play to his highest level. So we will be expecting a lot from these players, and I'm not surprised he's putting up such a performance.
Wonderful performance here. Tenedo surveys the tape beautifully to the right hand side here for the run of Dasebre. Beautiful stop there. The ball comes back again, and it's a chance, and it looks as though what a way to break away from a 2-against-1 situation, and it's a potential booking here in this regard. And then Kotoku, this potentially could relate to something different, and it's certainly going to be a yellow card and not a red card per the situation, I should say. But we are just waiting for a confirmation from the referee in terms of the decision to be made in this one. But that was quite close, I should put it, and this is exactly what Kotoku Royals are likely to do here, only trying to create a lot of inconveniences for their opponents. Normally they sit back, capitalize on their flanks, and they get teams punished. And this is the first step to that direction. It's just a tip on the iceberg, isn't it?
Yeah, and if you witness, those who have been able to witness the last two games for Kotoku Royals, mostly they've been scoring goals in the first half. In their first game, they scored 3 goals in the first half. The last game that we witnessed against Boamah FC, who are very good in terms of defense, they even considered 2 goals in the first half. So it tells you how good Kotoku Royals are in terms of first half. And I believe that Shalom FC will have this at the back of their mind. So I wasn't expecting them to come in that attacking format, but it seems they also want to win. But hey, I believe that this is a football. You can decide, you can come in with different tactics, but at the end of the day, the players' commitment and how serious they are, that will give you the 3 points. I believe that Kotoku Royals are really doing well, especially with their set pieces, and Shalom FC needs to be very careful.
They've got to be very careful in this regard. The captain of the side, Solas, a chance to hit, and that was a very ambitious effort. Ball goes out of play in the early minutes, and clearly we are beginning to see a very huge differences in terms of how the teams are really responding to play here. Jodu, Agenda, Nananan. It's just a good invitation here for Dodu. Was just looking to survey the turf here for the best of Better touches, but you have to get the best out of him here. Osman wouldn't get the opportunity to extend that ball to the other side of the pitch here. Good control here from Boateng. Goes away from one. Boateng, a very good opportunity. And that was an excellent tackle there. And certainly will create some form of debate here, isn't it?
That was a good tackle. I believe that the guy went in well. And in the 18-yard box, you don't expect a very soft defensive. You should expect that hard tackles. But I think you have to be very careful next time, because the first one, the referee pardoned me because maybe there was a touch of the ball. But you have to be very careful.
It's got to be extremely careful, regardless of how things may shape up in this regard. And it's another offside decision there by the referee. And just pushing to at least get the best out of the remaining minutes of this fixture. Somehow, somewhat, a lot of anticipations have gone wrong. Was expected against the usual run of play here. Jodu. Poor communication. To Kamate, goes down eventually. The referee will have none of that. Samuel Dembaba. We're just looking to lift the ball up. And again, Inusa and his partnership, Inusa Fuseni and his partnership with Sunday has been awesome so far in the competition. And I think for the first time there have been some changes defensively, unlike against their previous fixtures. And the first time you are going to have the appearance of Sunday Asamoah, who is similarly starting this game for the first time in this competition.
Sunday has been one of the instrumental players for Kotoku Royals as far as the league fixtures was concerned, but unfortunately he lost his position due to complacency and one or two things. So I believe that today there is the opportunity for him to reclaim his position after that injury. You could see that Kotoku Royals have missed the services of the dynamic midfielder, and I think it is really going against them at the midfield. So far, we haven't seen the best midfielders as the game is going on compared to the two previous matches that we've witnessed. That is Kotoku Royals game. So I believe that the defender is doing well, but once again, the coach needs to shape his midfield so that at the end of the day, they can hold on to play and then possibly go out for a goal.
Mensah goes down with the referee just on the scene to witness exactly what transpired in the course of, and that was Tenedu against David Mensah. In the early minutes, just about 5-7 minutes of play here, and it's still no go to either side. And the game likely to produce a lot of dramatic moments. Ball has been elongated beautifully by Fuseni. And we're just looking to pick Amor Mensah. Couldn't quite pick him from that angle. And support goes out of play here for a welcome goal kick. Another moment of respite for Shalom FC. Desperately in need of their first win of this playoff. And certainly it will be a foul here for Kotoku Royals. That was Richmond Boateng. And it's just a free kick in very good position here for Kobina. And Kobina was outstanding in their last game against Amor FC, where he scored and assisted as well. But let's see how the free kick will go. It's a very wonderful game here this afternoon, and there's a looming pressure here for Shalom FC. And just two players, the captain and of course the left-footed man, Kobina, just behind it to possibly conjure something effective here for the Royals. Ball has been delivered, and it just goes out of play. On timeliness, as she put it, eventually the ball has been flown out of play.
Yeah, I think this is one of the strong hold of Kotoku Royals in terms of scoring from set pieces, and Boamah has been doing that from the league phase to now. And I believe that Shalom needs to be very careful, because if they keep on making those mistakes, I wouldn't be surprised this guy will hit the back of the net from that set pieces.
But let's see how things may shape up. A chance! Beautifully struck efforts without notwithstanding. And at least we are beginning to witness some delightful play here from Shalom FC. And that was Boamah. Sounding a little more ambitious on that occasion. Certainly will be a high for challenge there from Emmanuel Tienedu. With just a referee. Whistling for an infringement here for Kotoku Royals. Fuseni has been a very staunch defender, very resolute defensively, and again we've seen his contribution from the start of this competition. A very decent player, I should put it. Nothing to scare Ivo, who makes an easy grab of that ball. And eventually we'll look out for support here from Swine, and some beautiful play here from Swine. Goes down eventually. Referee will have none of that. Fuseni. Mensah. Boamah losing our possession. And the referee just quick to give a reaction to that. We've done about 10 minutes of play here. Still, we have not seen the real differences in terms of comparison, but still we've seen that both teams are eager for early minutes goals.
In any big games, you should expect this tension. As I said, Kotoku Royals need a win to at least secure the opportunity of maybe qualifying, whilst you know that Shalom FC needs to at least get a point to keep hopes alive. So this wouldn't be an easy game. You should expect this toughness and then this tension in the game. I believe that between 60 to 90th minute, that is where I believe we will be witnessing most goals in this game.
Well, let's see how things may go. Agenda. Nana Kofi Annan. Osman. Go touch to the left hand side here for Chesmon Tutu. Boamah. Nana Kofi Annan. Another excellent switch here for Osman. A chance! Beautiful hit. And that goes out of play. And gradually we are beginning to see some sense of mode of experience and ambition from the side. That has been pushed to the wall to somehow potentially create a very enabling environment. Great opportunity here for Boateng. Ball comes in here again for beautiful play from Boamah. Couldn't quite control that ball. Now agenda. Annan with a very elongated pass here for Boateng. Soft here from Frank. Osman. Good play here from Shalom FC. Oh, that is some lovely play here. Good touch here from Osman. Looking for the best of options. And again, a clearance there from Sunday will certainly be enough. And a chance. And flag has already gone up long enough to have deactivated any attacking mode here from Kotoku Royals. So far, so good. The first 10 minutes has produced a very wonderful atmosphere.
Yes, and I'm expecting more so far as this game is concerned. I told you the bragging rights behind this game is too much, and both teams would like to send a signal to their opponent. Don't forget that Coach Omega, who is currently the head coach of Shalom FC, was once the head coach of Kotoku Royals. So you talk about the rivalry from the technical aspect to the playing body.
The rivalry to the technical aspect to the rising body. Mensah. So lovely a play here from Kobna. Was heckled unlawfully. So Kobna seems to be ambidextrous and just playing with both feet, and creating a very inconvenient atmosphere here for his opponent. Japan tense, looking to find his way through. Yes, Japan goes for the challenge. Yeah, we just couldn't quite control that. Teredu will take charge again. Mensah. Safo goes down. Referee says status infringement here for Shalom FC. Straight against Shalom FC on that occasion, and somehow, somewhat, some of the supporters will register their displeasure by their decision from the referee. Fuseni, Japan. Coach switching here, wonderful ball as she put it. Safo gets a chance here for the Royals. A ball comes in again, and Kobna couldn't direct his foot really well. With that notwithstanding, that was a good anticipation from the attacker.
That was a very good attempt, and I believe that if they keep on putting those pressures, they could get a goal from this angle.
And that was a very tight angle here for Kobna to have capitalized on that opportunity. Anan, Desmond Jodu, Swine answer. And the captain of the side is here, sending the ball outfield here for Swine. And was solely closed down there eventually by Fuseni. David Mensah. Good touch there from Katu straight to Safo, and closed down there by Osman. And couldn't quite get that one in play. And just looking for their win, or the first win of the season. And a game with varied tempo and then valid anticipation as well. Kobna. Oh, beautiful play here from Kobna. Looking to send in a cross. What's a save there? And that was a good hit there from Kwao. An equally excellent save there from Agenda. Nearly the Royals made it a goal now.
I think the position of the goalkeeper was very good, and I believe that he did well by saving that ball. It would have been a different situation at the moment.
It might have been a very different situation. But let's see how things may shape up. Tenedu. We've already done 24 minutes of play. Ball goes into the 18-yard area and cleared away by Katu. Was just looking to fetch Safo from that area, but couldn't quite keep that ball in play. Tenedu. Beautiful play here from the Benia. Yes, eventually he wins the benevolence of the referee. This one, Jodu. Good surveillance into the 80-yard area. I was just looking for Swine answer. But couldn't quite fetch him from that angle. Very tight one, of course. Swine again. Call comes in here for Tinedu, looking for the best of options. A chance here to hit. And Boateng's foot was simply not enough to have caused any damage or harm or danger. Swine answer. Boateng. Good, so lovely a play here from Shalom FC. Tinedu. Good ball for Swine answer. Japan. Kobina, good flick. Inusa, just a target. Couldn't quite fight his way back to the other area of the pitch here, but will he be able to keep that ball in play? Yes, he does. Daze, away from one. Daze, away from two. But still no chance for Daze to run further. Good comes here for Japan. Good opportunity. Ball lifted into the 18-yard area here for Safo. But Safo couldn't keep that ball in play. And the excitement is really overwhelmingly deserving to say that they've done enough. And it's been a good game so far.
It's been a good game. Just that, what spectators are watching or what they are waiting for is to hit the back of the net. I believe both coaches are tactically on board. Let's look at what the game brings.
Quite a slight touch there from Desmond Dodu. Just to prevent the ball from getting to Kwao. Desmond. Swine answer. Good switch to the left hand side here for Boateng, who couldn't quite keep that ball. Osman just has to hit from distance. They just wanted to sound ambitious. The role experience at its work here, but then it's been a good game so far. Wow. Now David Mensah. Kato has been fouled per the decision by the referee. A free kick here for David Mensah, the captain of the side, who has seen them through in almost all the matches so far this season. And Kotoku Royals, one of the few teams to have this experience of creating a very unfavorable environment. Mensah, good control, good invitation here for Kelvin. Was just looking to pick Frank. Yes, that's what to pick him. Tinedu taking charge here for Shalom FC. Boateng draws deeper. Yes, agenda. Swine answer. Oh, poor communication. What a way to stop that ball from traveling further. Swine answer. A chance to hit. And that was a very decent hit there from Swine answer, who was part of the squad last season. Swan has been a very good addition for Shalom FC.
Yes, playing almost 3 seasons for the club, you expect a lot of improvement from him. But one thing Shalom needs to be very careful, because for now Kotoku Royals have scored a total of 5 goals for us. This middle league is concerned, and most of the goals, they've scored all the 5 goals when they are defending from the top, that is from our left side. So it means that they are not comfortable scoring at their current position where they are playing to. So I believe that Shalom needs to at least get a goal, else it will be very difficult for them to handle the Royals for the second half is concerned. Looking at per statistics based on the 2 games that both teams have played.
Osman Nuruddin, we're just looking to survey the turf. First chance, and there's a hit just getting out of play. And we've already done 30 minutes of play here. Still no goal to either side. A game with few chances, but the few ones that have come have all come the way of the Royals, who have wasted all these opportunities. But yes, still more minutes to be played, and the dynamics could change along the line. Kobina. Now here's a Japan. 1-on-1 situation here for Japan. Kobina gets the ball back. Decent play here from Kobina. Frank, and overlapping play, sensing a very good ball, but agenda is always on the agenda of a team that is desperately in need of a win. And as it stands now, they are still on top of the table with 7 points. What a way to switch play here. Couldn't quite keep that ball in play. And that was just a good attacking play here from Shalom FC. He was scrapped unfairly. Referee comes to the aid of Amwat Mensah. Fuseni. What a way to elongate the ball. Amwat Mensah the target. That's what to keep the ball back in play here. Beautiful play here from Amwat Mensah. Looking for the best of openings here for Kwao. Couldn't quite get Kwao. Couldn't quite get his target. Agenda. Tenedu. Got a way to send the ball through. Some of them Beba was it? Dembaba, Tinedu, Ancien. Boateng, Nana Kofi Annan, Swanansa couldn't quite control that. Enusa Fuseni sends the ball in here for Nathaniel. Amwat Mensah. With the referee entrenching his authority in this game. Osman Nuruddin. So we've done 30 minutes and it's time for the cooling break here, where the players will have to go for some liquids to potentially tone down the pressure from the scorching sun. Great game, first 30 minutes. It's been excellent game. Balanced one, of course, from both teams. Treating us good, which what I will easily classify as the best fixture so far in this competition.
Yeah, but I believe that how pacey the game is and how focused both teams have made this game very a very high intense game. I believe that both players are determined to win this game, especially with Shalom FC, who knew that their destiny is in their hands. If they really want to keep hopes alive, they need to at least secure a point. Now Kotoku Royals also needs just 3 points to at least prove to the other clubs that yes, this is Kotoku Royals who have played in the Premier League, this Kotoku Royals who have played in the Division 1 League, and they have what it takes to qualify. So I'm not expecting anything but a very tense game.
Just expecting a very tense game here from the two sides. And the officiating officials conferencing to potentially look out for the shortfalls in this game. I mean, the officiating has been excellent so far.
Very, very excellent. And if you have a Division 1 referees officiating in Division 2 Middle League, you expect a lot from them. And yes, they've proven why they are in the Division 1.
Just resuming from the water break or the cooling break, let me put it that way. And one of the teams from the Eastern region to have qualified for the Premier League this season is Port City FC. And next season they will be tasting the top most echelon of Ghana football. Certainly that will be a good representation for the region.
Yes, I believe that having a Premier League club in your region speaks a lot about the kind of administration that the region is having. And I believe that not just going to be part of the number, they have to go and make impact.
And it's just a free kick. Oh, initially, yeah, it was a free kick here for Kotoku Royals. Ball comes into the 80-yard area and headed out again by someone. And Frank was just trying to keep that ball in play, but couldn't continue with that. David Mensah, the captain of the side. What a way to stop that here from Sunday. Kotoku just going for the challenge, but he's been heckled there unfairly, and the referee comes to the aid of Kotoku. And both of the supporters are simply not happy with the decision there by the referee, but it still stands despite the calls and the shouts. And it's just one out of the many opportunities they have had so far in this game, and all have been taken by the captain himself, David Mensah, who's just looking to and found a very simple way of delivering a ball here for Mensah. Good delivery. Martin! And when communication goes wrong, it tends to exacerbate issues. Nearly, they were on the verge of conceding the first goal. Had it not been the timely intervention there from the goalkeeper, Kotoku Royals would have been able to go to now.
And this is what I was saying, that in fact, in terms of set kicks, Kotoku have exhibited that in terms of players who can kick. Give us the best of set kicks. They are experts in terms of Boamah is expert, and then the captain too is very expert. So I keep on saying, if Shalom FC wants to keep a clean sheet, they need to be very careful of conceding free kicks and corner kicks.
But let's see whether Boamah's delivery will cause any major upset here. Boamah with the delivery agenda, where they push away, and Swan and Son with a touch, and Giorgio will take charge. And Swan and Son again will try to get the ball here for Shalom FC. Tenedu, good play, wonderfully done. Tenedu sends the ball outfield here. And again, communication gone wrong in this very build-up. Great piece there from Shalom FC. And indeed, it has been an excellent game. First half, still rolling. And interestingly, And Kotoku Royals are yet to score from left to right from commentary positions in their first 3 fixtures of this competition.
Yes, and this is what I was saying, that Shalom needs to be careful because I don't know, maybe it's about luck because they've scored 5 goals from our left to right. So playing from right to left, for them not getting a goal up tonight, I think it wouldn't be a surprise for their technical team. But Shalom needs to be very careful.
Shalom have got to be very careful. But the team they are playing against has a lot of experience under their sleeves, and so far have proved to be the best team in the competition. But then in matches where you always expect them to fall foul is when they end up performing extraordinarily well. Chinedu. Now here's Chiodu. Now. Boateng, go turning. Swinansa goes down eventually. I mean, if not for anything at all, we have seen some road telepathy existing among the players from Shalom FC.
Yep, Shalom has been a consistent team, and most of these guys were here the last time. So it tells you there is a consistency, there is that cohesion, and at the middle league you need such consistency to be able to play well and actually qualify. So I can say that I believe that is why they are being that consistent. But it's up to them to be able to convert that into a goal.
Good opportunity, and Georgie was only going in there for the challenge, but eventually ends up and shoving his marker. And the referee would issue a very stern warning for Dodu. Dodu. Nana Kofi Annan. Dodu once again. Tenedu. Annan. Good surveillance here for Na, who's making a very positive run here to the right hand side. Osman. David Mensah. Oh, this is beautiful here from Amok Mensah. Communication gone wrong again. Now Swinansa stumbles across and eventually goes down, but then referee will have none of that. We've done 43 minutes so far. Just wait for 2 minutes plus potentially other minutes of play. That will be an opportunity here for Nathaniel. Amo Mensah. And David, captain of the side, is just going for that very challenge. Chinedu with an excellent place. Osman, great stop there. David Mensah. I mean, somebody will ask a simple question of why a team from a Premier League will end up getting so walloped to, I mean, a lower division within the face of 2 seasons, just like that.
That is football for you. Football is full of uncertainty, and it's something that those in the football industry are used to it. Recently, we've seen what is happening to Leicester City, and we've seen a lot. Samathers 1996 came in, but look at their performance; it's very superb. But you ask yourself, where is King Faisal? You see, where is the likes of Cornerstones and Vanderbilt Vipers, even Ebusian Draft. So that's how football is.
And it's just taking it at too quick and in succession like that. From the Premier League to Division 1 to Division 2, fighting back from Division 2 to the Premier League. It's just a long journey to go here for Kotoku Royals with a free kick in a very promising position here. But let's see how this will shape up here for Insia and, of course, Kobna. Which of them is going to effect it? Ball is delivered by Kobna, ahead and away by Osman. And Swine and San will go in for that challenge. And Sunday will just make a very attacking play here. A chance here for Kato. Safo, away by Jojo. And again, we are seeing real intensity of a game that matters to all football lovers, especially the connoisseurs of the game. Good flick, good opportunity here. What comes out of this? A chance. Is it going to count? Safo was only to lay the ball back here for a moment, who couldn't quite keep that ball. Swan answer. Dembaba. Natinedu. Go switching here for a chance here. Good touch. Very beautiful one, of course. Poor communication. And again, a different ball game altogether. What an excellent switch here for a moment. Close down there again by Joju. Kobna. I mean, the support doesn't look that excellent from him, and I think it's one of the areas that they need to work on. Their counter-attacking situations are not really favoring them that much. Ball comes into the 18-yard area. Dembaba for the challenge. And the ball will be cleared completely away by Joju.
Kotoku Royals are concentrating on goal, and I think Shalom needs to be very careful. This is a qualification game. You need a goal to be able to secure the qualification. I think this is what Kotoku Royals are concentrating on. Mostly, whenever they grab the ball, you see that seriousness of trying to attack. But I think Shalom's technical team needs to talk to them, because it seems the entertaining aspect is too much.
The entertainment is becoming overwhelmingly inconsiderable. What a way to hit that. Swan and San was just only to look into sound and a bit more. Ambitious on that occasion. Fuseni walloping the ball to the right hand side for Safo. We are just waiting. Going to have 3 minutes of other time here, as the minutes to be added on. Almost exhausting the 45 minutes of play. Ball comes in here again, but no chance to continue further. Dodu will try to stop that from Tinedu. Let's just go left. Osman with a good clearance. But let's see how the remaining minutes will go in this game. A lot of work to be done here in the second half, especially on the part of Shalom FC. Safo. Amwa Mensa. What's a way to switch play here for Safo. Good clearance there from Safuseni. So the confirmation of the added minutes of play we're going to have 3 minutes as added minutes. Oh, beautiful play here from Dembaba. And difficult for him to have gone beyond. George, David Mensah. Good touching here from Kobna. Just surveying the turf here for the best of options. Kobna again. Good punch out there from Agenda. Chinedu. Good ball here for a great opportunity. An excellent switch back here. It's a chance. Oh! That was very close, I should say.
Very, very close, but I don't think at the caliber of him, you miss such an opportunity. This is a once in a million. You don't waste such an opportunity at this crucial stage.
Such a golden opportunity being wasted there. Mensah from wide, away from one. Mensah, George, Kato, Safo. Good play from Safo. Good stop there from Osman. And again, we are beginning to experience some joyful moment and scenes in this very particular fixture. Kobna, which just goes down. It's so easy for the referee to have considered that as an infringement. Ball comes into the 18-yard area. Oh! Miscommunication! Leads to an own goal. Spearheaded by the captain at the side. And what pressure can do. And there was so much communication. Miscommunication has created a very convenient atmosphere for the side. And it's Shalom FC no Kotoku Royals 1.
You see, this is what football brings. I'm a little bit surprised. Lack of communication. I think this is something that it will really hurt them, because they fought from the blast of the whistle till now, and unfortunately, considering that goal, it's a very hurtful.
Well, so the whistle will go for the end of the first half of a game that has produced varied and valid entertainment. The game was on the verge of a stalemate until the eventuality happened. As the captains and of course the goalkeeper had a miscommunication, eventually leading to the first goal being considered here. But the first half is over, and miscommunication has created way here for Kotoku Royals.
Once again, 3 out of 3 scoring in every first half game they've played. But another record, scoring the first goal. That is when they are playing from the right side to the left side. We've seen them scoring all the 5 goals when they are playing from the left side to the right side. But let's wait and see what the second half brings. I believe we've witnessed a very good game. This merits a final game. And indeed, I believe that both teams have worked, even though Shalom FC are down. But I can tell you, they've really played well as far as this game is concerned.
Well, so the game has been a very balanced one with so much excitement from both ends. And I think we've got a lot more to do in the second half. At halftime here, it's Shalom FC nil, Kotoku Royals 1. We'll be back for the second half. Match me.
Last match.
First one there. Well, it's just a corner kick here for Kotoku Royals. Benson's delivery goes into the 18-yard area. Benson will go down eventually, and the referee will come to his aid as they made further 6 to get a second goal here for his side, who are already on 9 points in the first 3 matches of this competition. With just 2 more to the end of the entire period of the playoff. Mensah again stepping up to deliver this one for Shalom FC. Mensah on the rise again, and of course the second time that he's been very effective in terms of the set pieces. Mensah comes in with a delivery, and the goalkeeper makes a mistake with that. Nearly a goal bound situation, but the ball goes out of play. So substitutions here for Shalom FC. And it seems for the Shalom FC side, Isaac Tutu will go off. His place has been taken over. Ball comes into the 18-yard area. Agenda with a punch in here. What a touch here for the first timer for Yame. Good control here from Swine Ansa. Big support here from Tenedu. Isaac Tutu comes in with a cross on calculated efforts there. As the ball goes out of play. And clearly we've seen a lot of differences in how the two teams are playing. One is capitalizing on experience, and the other is being moved by exuberance. And clearly that would give a very different picture altogether. Ball goes out of play for a corner kick here for Kotoku Royals. And the captain of the side, who has suddenly become a villain on the part of a side, having scored an own goal to the advantage of Kotoku Royals. Osman. And it's already taking them a lot of minutes. And talking about this Kotoku Royal side, this is the area that they score most of their goals as far as this competition is concerned. Kobna comes in with a delivery, a very good header, and that was a very close there for Amwa Mensah. Here comes Agenda. Desmond Jodu. Tempapa. Swine Ansa. Tinedu. Good surveillance. In communication couldn't quite go right for Shalom FC. And what exactly is happening there? Communication seems right. Tembaba. What a way to tender in a very decent ball here. A chance for a hit here from one, and a hit. And that was a feeble one, of course. Kobna was going for the challenge. Dodi wouldn't give him the chance. Amwa with a header. Ball comes in here for a cross to be delivered. And the goalkeeper also messing out that. And Fuseni. Fuseni will clear that one here for Kotoku Royals. Dodu. Ball has been lifted. Seems to. Oh, it's a red card. Second booking here for Desmond Dodu. And Desmond Dodu receives the second yellow card, eventually leading to a sending off. And talking about the competition so far, we haven't had much of a red card situations.
I believe that is an awful tackle. You can't just go and hurt a player like that. This is, and especially he's one of the pillars for Shalom Football Club. And if you do that, you let your team down. I think he have himself to be blamed. The tackle was very awful. And second bookable offense, definitely you need to go out of the field.
Second bookable offense here for Desmond Dodu. But let's see how this game will shape up in the remaining minutes of play here. Ball has been elongated into the other side of the pitch with the head coming out. Fuseni. Sunday. The captain, who is already under siege for a lot of unknown reasons. Couldn't quite flick that ball well. Safo. Chinedu. Swanansa. Lovely touch to the right hand side. Another attacking play here from good touch again. We just look at the urgency of this very particular fixture. Safo, Kwao, Amomensa. Communication gone wrong again. Ball has been taken shortly. Oh, this is a very good play here from the left hand side. The chance here for Mensah. It's Mensah. Oh, it's a super finish. What a super finish there from Mensah. And it's 2-0 Kotoku Royals.
I told you that Kotoku Royals, their concentration is how to get the goal. That is why I was saying that in the first half, Shalom FC kept possessing too much, because this is a qualified competition. You need to score. You need to score, and I believe that that is what they've done. At least it tells you how good Kotoku Royals attack are, because 3 games, and each of the games they've scored at least 2 goals. It tells you how good they are. So I think credit must be given to the technical team of Kotoku Royals. They've really done well.
Done a very good job here of Kotoku Royals, leading by 2-0. I mean, it's a story over now for Shalom FC. They can't make it into the Division 1 this season.
It will be very surprising. It will be very surprising, because Kotoku going up by 2-0, and then there is a numerical advantage. I'll be very surprised to see them even equalizing and then a possible comeback. I'm expecting a lot of good from Kotoku Royals.
There's no possible comeback here for Kotoku Royals. Emmanuel Chinedu. Another communication gone wrong again for Shalom FC. So this season has been an unsuccessful season so far for Kotoku Royals. Just desperately in need of a comeback into the Ghana Premier League. And where they have started off with it certainly be a foul here for there's another confirmation of substitution there, so we're going to have Kato. Kato is going off. No, it's rather Kobna.
Next match, because game will give me the power.
Anan Swanansa, he's been fouled. Ball has been into the 18-yard area. We're just looking for the best of supplies. A chance to hit, but nothing to score. Mensah, good play here from someone. Mensah, another communication, not on point here. Good touch and a good switch here for Swine. Certainly will be a foul there against Kwao. And that should be another booking here for Kwao. Kwao gets a yellow card for that attack on his opponent. Free kick for Shalom FC. Chinedu. That was a poor handling there from Swine Answer. And a free kick here for Kotoku Royals. Ball comes into the 80-yard area. Oh, that was a hit with that consideration. And David Mensah, would they allow that to go further? We're just looking to drive that ball from a very attacking position here from the perspective of Anan. David Mensah. That's a foul for Kwao. They could elongate your pass here. Sunday was just doing a very good work here for Kotoku Royals. We just And again, another opportunity for David Mensah, the captain of the side. Wonderful play here. Wow. Nathaniel. Just hitting there from Joe Kamate. Water switching here to the right hand side. And the referee says it's a foul. David Mensah, Nathaniel. Joe Kamate stopping that ball from going further. Swine answer. Tinedu. Osman. What a way to switch play here. And the clearance will be the best of decisions here from the corner kick for Shalom FC, looking to get at least a goal in this very one. Chinedu delivers and the ball goes out from Swine answer. Oh, certainly it will be a foul. Foul here for Kotoku Royals. Poor communication. That was a steady hit there. 4 comes in, a chance for a hit. Ball comes into the 18-yard area here for Mate, who's been flagged offside. This is a very attacking play here while it's offside, in an offside position. So there is a confirmation of another substitution here from Shalom FC, and that we'll see somewhat Dembaba going off, as his place has already been taken over. Good and simple defensive play there from Ball has come in here. The Mensah, Sunday, Amate, Osman. Oh, poor communication again. Wow. Ball comes in. Excellent delivery. What a finish! It's the third of the day. And that potentially will sum up this potentially sums up the entire game here for Jonathan Kofi Amoah. It's 3-0 Kotoku Royals, and there's no way Shalom FC are getting back.
Yes, as I told you, what is needed is you scoring and then making sure you grab all the 3 points. And at this stage, I don't know the tactics that Coach Omega will be using and making sure he will come out scoring that 3 goals and possibly a winning goal. That would be, I think, it will be the historic in football, and I don't see that happening. Let me congratulate Kotoku Royals for that super performance this afternoon. They've really proven that yes, they know how to qualify it, and that is what they are doing.
Know how to qualify, and it's exactly what they are doing. And this is certainly a story over here for Shalom FC. So if they want to qualify again, they have to wait for next year. And even with that, if only they will be able to qualify for a playoff. Chinedu. Anan. Agenda. Osman. Swan and San couldn't keep that ball in play. So another time for substitution here. Chance here for Michael, pushing forward again. Good touch again. A very decent ball, but flag has already gone up again. 3 goals should be enough here for Kotoku Royals. Slight push and resulting in a free kick here for Kotoku Royals. Swanansan, beautiful play here from Swanansan. It's a chance here for a goal. Will he be able to get it? It's a finish there from Swanansan. What a way to pull one back. And Shalom FC are completely not out of the business yet. What a finish there from Swanansan. It's 3-1.
Yeah, 3-1 and a perfect strike. But once again, look at the composure, look at the commitment. I think even though they are down by 3 goals to nil, he thinks at least getting a consolation goal with him. But let me applaud him for that super performance, and it's one of the best goals as far as today is concerned.
And he seems to be desolated by that giveaway. And it's another start here. First ball looks so good here from the feet of Dukamate. Couldn't quite keep that ball in play. They will take charge here for Shalom FC. Certainly that will be a foul first situation here for Shalom FC. Well, currently down by 3 goals to 1. Anan, Osman, Swine going for the flick. It hits, but that was simply not enough from Swine, and Satu have resulted in a second goal here for Shalom FC. And a free kick for Kotoku Royals. Ball comes into the 18-yard area. Agenda, very quick at it. Swine answer. Steadily pushing the ball somehow for Joe Kamate. Duke has been fouled. And eventually the referee will come to the aid of Joe Kamate. Ball has been sent into the 18-yard area. And that will certainly be a foul here against Shalom FC. And equally, the supporters will register their displeasure by the referee's decision too. So there's a temporary hold up there as the two players will have to be attended to. There's a temporary hold up there. Ball has been affected again. Backwards here for Apau. So much confidence in his play. Certainly, and obviously will be a foul here. Free kick delivered in the 18-yard area. Anan with a header. Anan again. Tinedu. Good stop there from David Mensah. Great opportunity here for the possible return to, but the exactitude and the exactness in how things are really going to shape up here for Shalom FC. And then we'll take charge here for Shalom FC. Tinedu. Really, it will be a foul for here for Shalom FC, and Tinedu was trying to take charge of this. A free kick here for Shalom FC. Free kick in a very good position here for Shalom FC. It's a hit, and the goalkeeper will grab that with so much ease. We have a little less than 10 minutes more to the end of the 90 minutes of play here. 3-1 should be enough here for Kotoku Royals, who have 9 out of 3 matches. with a plus of 5 goals. 6 goals rather. So 9 points plus of 6 goals for Kotoku Royals. And their performance so far in the competition remains matchless. Ball has been lifted again. This is a foul. Offside, says the referee. Watch a way to switch play here. Beautiful control here. So the ball gets back again to the right hand side. Control, good one here. It's a hit. An agenda will certainly do the needful here for his side. We are going to have 4 minutes of added time after exhausting the 90 minutes of play. We are going to enjoy 4 minutes of added time. Oh, poor communication again. Oh, good save. Another. And a hit. And that will potentially sum up a very wonderful and audacious afternoon here for Kotoku Royals. And the 2 minutes have been done out of the 4 minutes of added time. So the referee will move straight to the bench. Free kick here for Shalom for
the card be about bench.
ball has been switched to the right hand side here for Nathaniel. Well, this is beautiful, and a chance here to go further. Certainly will be a yellow card. A chance. Folks. Another water hit there from with the stance, and potentially we are getting to the dying embers of the 90 minutes of play here, and it's still 3-1 in favor of Kotoku Royals. We already have 9 points plus of 6 goals. There's a player down. Good drive from the left hand side, back in here. Ball comes on the goalkeeper. It's very active on that occasion. Swan and Son. Well, so the whistle goes for the end of what has been a very entertaining fixture, drawing 4 goals within the space of 90 minutes. And as it stands now, Kotoku Royals are in a very poor position of qualification, having won 3 out of 3 matches with a plus of 6 goals. With just 2 matches more to the end of the entire competition. Great goals recorded by both teams, and ensuring that at the end of the day we have a very wonderful fixture. At full time here, Kotoku Royals 3, Shalom FC 1. A fixture that is very rewarding for the side and for Shalom FC. They are completely out of the competition, and Kotoku Royals will have an opportunity of qualifying to play in Division 1 next season, barring any further surprises from the 2 remaining matches of the competition. At full time here, it's Shalom FC 1, Kotoku Royals 3. We'll go in for the post-match presser from the coaches as well as the players.
pure English. Both. Mix.
Coach, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Now, what are the positives we are able to pick out of this fixture?
I would say this fixture is a very tough match. But I will congratulate my opponent for their tactical display on the pitch. They did very well. But we also map a strategy to outwit them. That's what I would say.
Now, you have won 3 out of 3. Does it end there for you? Because it seems you are completely far ahead of the other teams. Does it end there for you?
No, the objective is to qualify to Division 1. And we are playing 5 matches. We've won 3 by the grace of God. Remaining 2, that is 6 points. So at least we need to also get all the 6 points added to it to be 15. Then we know that automatically we've qualified. So we are going back and work very hard to be able to accomplish that dream.
So I realized that there were so many tactical changes, especially when you got to the last 15 minutes. I realized your captain, David Mensah, drawn back to the central defense. I mean, what led to that team?
Yeah, our centre back, that is Husseini, got injured. So we need to sacrifice him. And we know that position, the best option was our captain, that is David. So we need to push him there and then adjust to the other areas. So that's what we saw.
So finally, what is the way forward for you? After winning today's game, what is the preparation for in the next fixture? And possibly your remaining 2 matches. What assurance are you giving your supporters?
Football is full of uncertainties. I have to let my players know that they shouldn't be so much happy because it is not over until it is over. So we are going to inculcate that into their mind so that they will know that it is not over until it is over. So we have to keep the good work going on. So that's what we are going to do.
So coach, thank you very much and congratulations.
Thank you all.
It's quite unfortunate that upon all the confidence you had ahead of this picture, it ended this week for you. What are the positives you're able to pick out of this picture?
Well, actually, football is 3 things. Either you lose, you win, or you draw. Yeah. And you could see how my boys were playing. Shalom FC is a development club, and I'm happy today the way they played. I'm very, very happy. I've learned a lot. You could see we conceded the first goal, and that is on an own goal. But we motivate them. But I would say we don't have luck. I would say we don't have a luck on the day.
Now, completely, as you put it, that you are out of whether your pursuit of qualifying for the Division 1 is over, but the calculations we've made so far. Last year, we were one of the best teams in the qualifiers or the playoffs. But unfortunately, this year, you have really failed to win a single match. What occurs the problem in your team?
Like I told you earlier, we are having an issue with our delivery, final delivery. That's our goal scoring. And you could see, we played all the beautiful game, but we couldn't find a back with the net. We are still working on it. As I said, it's a development club, and we are still working on it.
So you have 2 more matches to the end of the competition. Alice, are you assuring your supporters that you are going to win the 2 matches as a form of consolation?
Yes. Big yes, because you could see our previous matches and today's match. You could see how we improved. The team have improved, and I'm urging all my fans that it's not over yet. We have 2 more matches to play, and I want them to come in their numbers to witness. Our next game, I assure them massive win.
Okay. Well, thank you very much, Coach, and the best of luck.
Thank you too.